Hello everybody, Patty Ann here. Hey, welcome. I'm going to show you how to do this, which is really cool in Procreate, to use it with your Silhouette machine or your Cricut machine. Make beautiful writing like this. So let's go to the gallery, which is right up here in the upper left hand corner, and open up a new page by clicking on this plus button right here. I'm just going to say screen size. And then I'm going to come in here and type the word hello. So I'm going to come up here again to the little wrench, and I'm going to say add, and I'm going to say add text. Now with that text still selected with those blue lines around it, I can change this to some different lettering like that. And I can select this text again because I want to come down here at the bottom, and I'm going to change the font to something that I really like, and I think I showed you this in a past video. The font that I love is called Baby Girly Script. Okay, Baby Girly Script. So there it is, whoopsie, right there, and I'm going to make its size. I just messed something up. I'm not sure what I just did. Let me two-finger this to go back to where I was. There we go. All right, now I want to make this much larger like this. Now notice it's not all fitting on the screen, but I can fix that now by stretching these little dots from side to side, and it all fits, whoopsie, perfectly like that. So again, let me stretch it and let me move it like this for you guys. Okay, there we go. And I could move this box out of the way as well. I've got something here I don't want, so I'm going to go hit the X button here and get rid of it. I just wanted to say hello. Okay. So there we have the word hello, and I'm going to make it look really fancy like I showed you. Now to do that, I'm going to come up here to the layers panel, click on it, and I'm going to duplicate this one. This one, as you can see, is a text layer because of that letter A there. I'm going to swipe it like that to the left, and I'm going to say duplicate. And now we have two text layers. However, I don't want two text layers. I want to make this one that I can manipulate. In order to do that, I'm going to make it a raster layer or rasterize it. Don't need to know what any of this stuff means. Just know that's what you do. Click on this and go to rasterize. And now if you'll notice, these look different, these two layers. This is the text one, and this is the one that's been rasterized. The one that's been rasterized is the one I want to mess with. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to come up here to the paint, to the brush, and I'm going to choose a brush. I'll just choose this soft pencil maybe, and make it kind of large. And now I'm going to come here to the color palette, and the palette I'm going to use is this one that I have checked right here. And if I just want that one open and I want it to stay open, I can click down on this, and there it is. And this will make it much easier for me to work with it. So I'm going to come here again to the paintbrush. As I said, I have that. I'm going to just start willy-nilly here. Okay, that to me is too big of a brush, and it's too translucent. So I'm going to change that brush. I want it to be something that's transparent. I'm not transparent, that's opaque. So I'll go to a drawing brush maybe, or maybe even the calligraphy brush, and I'll get a brush pen like that and say, okay. And now I'll trade that same color, and let's see. Yeah, that's what I want. See that color? So I'm just going to go through here and willy-nilly cover up my lettering underneath. But don't you worry, because I'm going to show you some magic in just a bit. So I'm just going willy-nilly, going over this and just making sure I cover everything up. Oopsie, I want that one. There we go. Okay, seems like I'm not clicking correctly. There we go. Okay. And so what I'm doing is just going around here and putting some other colors on, just, not just from this one palette, and really quickly, because I don't want this to be a long video for you guys. Those of you who are in my Patreon class, I was already showing you this on Sunday, but I think that this video might show you a little better what I was trying to show then. So let's keep watching. So again, I'm just willy-nilly. Oh, I went to another palette and I didn't really mean to. So let's go back to this one. All right, that's pretty good. So now I can just X this palette out, because what I want to do now is I want to kind of, well, there's a place that needs a little bit right there. I want to kind of swirl these around a little bit just to kind of mix them around. So I'm going to come here to this tool right here, okay? And that's the smudge tool. And I'm going to start smudging these colors around just a little bit. Just a little bit, smudging, smudging. Now you can choose a different brush if you'd like to get a different kind of a look for your smudge. But like I said, I'm just doing something very quickly so you can get the idea of how this would work for you. Whoops, didn't mean to do all that. Okay, so that's pretty good, pretty smudgy. Okay, so now what we're gonna do to do this is we're gonna come here to the layers panel again. Remember this layer onto which I did all the smudging. I'm going to click on that and just say clipping mask, and check that out, y'all. That, whoopsie, I got to do it again. I put 2 fingers down and it undid it. I've got to do clipping mask again. There we go. And look how beautiful that is. So now what I would do is I would go to the wrench tool again, share, and I can share it wherever I want. Now, if I want to share this as a PNG with a transparent background, what I'm going to want to do is click on PNG. But before I do, y'all, we want to do something else. Watch this. Before I try to save that as a PNG with a transparent background, I need to come back to the layers tool, turn off the background like that. And now I can go to this wrench and share and PNG, and I'll save it to the cloud, and I'll do new. I'll just kind of undo all this. New video, and I'll say save it. Whoopsie. There we go. Choose where you want to save it. I'll just save it right here. Save. And now it's going to be saved and it's exporting. And now we'll go over to Silhouette and I'll show you what's happening next. Okay, here we are in our Silhouette software, and I'm going to go to File and Merge. I'm going to merge it right into this page, and it's right here called Untitled Artwork, and I'll import it. And there it is, perfect, just like that. See that? It came in as a PNG, ready to go. Okay, so right now I'm going to add an offset to it, and I think I'll make the offset white because I'm going to make this into a sticker. Notice on this sticker it's going to cut right there, and I don't want it to. So to fix that, I could right click on this and say release the compound path. That puts a little square around everything. Then all I have to do is say weld, and it gets rid of that, and then put this right back on here and group them both together, and I'm ready for either a sticker, or this could be a beautiful, using certain colors that I wanted to, a beautiful thing for a birthday cake, a cake topper or a cupcake topper. I could make it for any holiday I want, and this would be a beautiful print and cut. I would just go to send. Now it probably won't work correctly because I don't have any machine turned on right now, but let me make it smaller first of all so that doesn't even show up. There we go. And I go to send, and right now you'll notice there's red lines around everything, so everything's going to cut. But if this was a print and cut and I only wanted to cut around the edge of it, I would say cut edge. Then it would change it. It would print it, and then it would just cut the edge. So that's how easy it is to make beautiful things in Procreate. One of the ways, there's so many tons of things you could do, but one thing you can do in Procreate to use it with your Silhouette or your Cricut machine. Okay, here's what the same thing looks like in Cricut Design Space. So all I did was I'll go to New, I'll replace this one, I'll go to Upload, Upload an image, Browse, and there's my artwork. Say Open, and it comes in like this. I always go to Complex, I'll say Continue, and it's going to automatically be transparent because that's how we saved it. And I'm going to save it as a print and cut, and say Upload, and here it is here, and I can add it to the canvas, And here it is, beautiful, just like this. So if I went to make it, the image is too large, obviously. I'd have to make it a lot smaller to work. But if I go to make it now, it would print this out first, and then it would cut. So that's it. That's how easy it is to use Procreate with your Cricut machine too. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Tell your friends. If you're in the market to purchase something, check out my links down below. I appreciate it when you use them. So I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye for now.